Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So in the Arabic lesson today, we are going to do some more examples of the abnormal structure of Jumla Ismiya. And we know that Jumla Ismiya, it consists of a Mubtada which should come first, then there should be Khabar, and then which should come next, and then Mutalik bil Khabar, that is the third component. So now we're going to look at these examples. Lahu mulku samawati wal arz. Now lahu basically is a Mutalik bil Khabar, and it should not be present here because it should come afterwards. So this means that this is Muqaddam. And then mulku is the first rafa, mulku samawati wal, so this is going to be the mubtada, and mubtada came after, so it's muakhar. The normal sequence should have been mulku samawati wal arz lahu, but here Allah says lahu mulku samawati wal arz. So it means that kingdoms of the heaven and the earth belong only to Allah. So we see that by changing the sequence, the translation also changed, and it became exclusively to Allah. Now the next example is wafis samai rizqukum. Now, fis samai, basically that is the mutalik bil khabar, it's muqaddam, it came before, it's expected to come, and rizqu is basically the first rafa, so this is the mubtada, and mubtada is muakhar, it came later. So your provision is only in the sky. So whatever kind of provision you get, like either it be the divine revelation or the food that we get from the rain that comes from the sky, it's only in the sky. So wafis samai rizqukum, the normal should have been rizqukum wafis samai, but by bringing the mutalik bil khabar before, it became exclusive that it comes only from the sky. Then the next example is wahum fi ghaflatim morizun. So wahum, basically whenever an independent pronoun comes and it becomes a mubtada, so if mubtada is present in its normal position. Now we have the next thing, fi ghaflatin. Now fi ghaflatin, basically it's a mutalik bil khabar, and it became muqaddam because it's not where we expected it, we expected to come afterwards. And then there is morizun, and morizun from the Muslim chart, we know that muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina, so muslimuna, basically morizuna, this is the first rafa, so this is the khabar. Normally it should have been wahum morizuna fi ghaflatin, but here Allah says wahum fi ghaflatin morizun. Now ghaflat basically is kind of is kind of something unawareness, that we are unaware of something, and in that case, in that we are ignoring something, we don't know the importance of something and we're ignoring it. And then morizon is something that we ignore deliberately, we know what we are doing, so and still we are ignoring. So the translation of it is that it is only in their unawareness, in their ghafla, that they ignore deliberately. Now what does this mean? It means that people are ignoring the message deliberately. Like for example, whenever they are called to Allah, whenever the message is given to them, they deliberately don't want to listen to it, but they are unaware, they have ghafla of the seriousness of what they are doing. So they don't understand the consequences of what will happen to them if they don't listen to this. So people are ignoring the message deliberately, but they are unaware of the seriousness of what they are doing. And then the last example that I'm going to do today is inna allaha bikum la raufur rahim. So inna allaha, you know, that's half of nasab and victim, so it became the mubtada, it's present in its proper position. Bikum is mutalik bil khabar, and it's jar majroor, so it's muqaddam here. And then la raufun, basically for it's rafa, so this is the name of the Allah, a name of Allah, and it's the khabar, it's the first rafa, and so it's the khabar. So bikum became it became muqaddam. So what is the impact of this in the translation? That in Allah, certainly Allah, and then here, especially when it comes to you, only to the believer, especially when it comes to believers. La Raufur Rahim, that he is compassionate and merciful. So if it would have been that inna Allah la Raufur Rahim bikum, then it would mean that indeed Allah is Rauf and Rahim on you. But when it came first, then it became only to you that he is compassionate and merciful. Rahim is a special mercy of Allah that is only for the believer. So it's a very beautiful ayat, and just look at how the change in the position of the words, of the order of the sentence, brings the beautiful changes in the translation, which we don't otherwise realize if we don't know Arabic. So this is one of the good things that we are able to appreciate, these small changes in the Quran. That's all for today. Inshallah, in the next video we'll continue further. Fi aman Allah.